Alrighty, let's get into my likes and dislikes on the Maxx-D 14-foot gooseneck roll-off system, or trailer, or whatever you want to call it. So, we'll start with the likes. We'll start with the good news. I think this is a great quality build. Even their dumpsters, I am very pleased with. I think they have great quality control, and you can tell that they really like their work, and I think that's a great thing to have for a business nowadays. Some good quality control and just really making sure that they're on their A game when it comes to designing and putting these things together. They don't cut any corners. This trailer has been nothing but great. There's been a few flaws, a few hiccups, but other than that, I can't complain too much. I did elect to go with the automatic tarp that are on these trailers, but I actually drove 600 miles to get this trailer to Missouri. I'm not going to go into what dealership I bought it from, but they kind of got me. I wanted the automatic tarp, and there was supposed to be another bin, and yeah. So anyways, you live and you learn. This system, I'd love to put hydraulic on it. On my dump trailers, I have hydraulic jacks. But the crank system does fine. The winch, we'll start off with the winch. The winch has been nothing but great. The only hiccup I've had is I don't know if there's solenoid in there. I don't know what it is, but this used to be bolted here. This tab was bolted here, and for some reason it stopped giving me the out on the winch. So I was going to take it apart, and I ended up messing with it. Playing with it. I was actually taking a video of it, and I got it to let out when I rotated that in there. So I don't know if there's like a check ball or whatever it may be, but I rotated it up, have no problems with it. The latch system to latch the dumpsters down, I love how simple and easy it is. The one thing I don't like about it is how much tension, if the dumpster is off just a little bit, and maybe it's the dumpster, but it is a Maxx-D dumpster. If the dumpster is off a little bit, it will ride to the outside or inside of one of these posts. So then you have to lift the trailer back up, let it down some, and then put everything you got to push it to one side or the other. And you really have to suck it tight on this one in order to get it to latch. Sometimes the latch is easy. More times than not, it doesn't. I've had this trailer for 2 years now. It's almost 2 years. We just replaced the tires on it, as you can see. I'm happy that I got the life that I did out of the tires that come stock on it. And all my bearings, and they seem okay, except for one over here. These latches, so these latch onto the dumpster to kind of guide it in at the end. You can see this one's bent. I actually caught it on the dumpster, and I really need to cut it off and re-weld another one on. No big deal, but it still happened out of the factory. I want to say month 2 or 3 of owning this trailer. It bent it up, so it grabbed it. I didn't realize it was caught, bent the crap out of it. I couldn't even get the dumpster off. It was kind of a nightmare. So yeah, that's something that does suck. I do like that they put the synthetic rope on. I'm not a big cable guy, and it has lasted. They are not cheap, but it does need to be replaced. When it comes to handle and weight, I feel like it's done an amazing job. I'm a Dexter guy when it comes to axles, but Lippard, they've seemed to hold up. I can't complain about them. I got them on my camper as well, and they seem to do okay. But the customer service sometimes is iffy, in my opinion. I'm getting ready to go through and grease everything. So as you can see, it's been rode hard. You know, sometimes, you get busy, you have other guys running them, and sometimes you need to take a day or two and just focus on maintenance. So all these rollers need to be greased. The one thing that I wish that they did do is just made these just a little bit wider, or maybe even put something here and maybe I'll fill it in. But so this can still latch on the dumpster, but just a little wider, because you have to really get this thing on here. You can see where the dumpster rides at. It's about right there. But if you don't get it on here or lined up perfectly, and it's a super heavy load, you're running into the problem of it not wanting to pull up straight. Or when you're backing up and you're trying to angle these and get them lined up on a difficult drop off, it is a pain in the rear. Sometimes you'll get one that sits on the inside here. The dumpster wheel sits on the inside and it's hooked here. And you try to lift, well, there's nothing to roll up on. So I personally, I've grown to adapt to it. We're pretty good at picking up dumpsters now. But I really wish I'd did my research. Me personally, love Maxx-D, love their customer support. I love their customer service. I've ordered a few parts from them. I don't remember something for the tarp and something else. And they've been nothing but great. Personally, I really wish I wouldn't have went with the 60-inch. Because now I'm to the point where I'm trying to upgrade. I'm up to 8 dumpsters now, so I want to continue to add. In the trailer system, it's okay, it's feasible, but I've kind of starting to outgrow it. And it sucks because now when I'm looking for trucks, I have to get one specifically made for the boxes that I have, which are 60-inch, or I'm gonna have to convert all my boxes to hook and lift or standard rail or 32-inch rail or whatever they may be, which is money, which theoretically sucks, but it is what it is. You live and you learn. I see that they came out with the beta to put on the back of a truck, but that still is. You still have to get the truck. You still have to mount it on there, get it built. If you're not handy enough to do it yourself, you have to do all that. So it's tough because I'd really like to go to a complete hydraulic PTO driven truck. Get rid of the electric winch, the electric hoist, and just all PTO driven. No hydraulic over electric. So yeah, I do gotta say the trailer brakes on this are amazing. It's been super easy to use once you get used to it. At first, wasn't too fond of it, but you grow to like it. I do love the big compartment in it. Sorry, it's a little messy. I love the big compartment in it. I set all my dumpsters on blocks, on those 4x4 blocks over there. So it's great to have them in here. As you can see, I don't have any in here right now. But yeah, those are a few of my likes and dislikes. Obviously, we're going to continue to use it, but I really want to invest into an actual truck. I feel like it is getting to the point where it's necessary. Handle a little bit more of a load, and you don't have to hook to a trailer. Because I also run junk removal. You can see the skid steer up there. We do demos and all that fun stuff as well. So having to hook up to a dump trailer, go do a junk removal job, come back, hook up to the gooseneck, where I can just put a guy in a truck. And I put a guy in a truck and this trailer. But, at some point, it's just easier to just put him in a truck that is designed to do what this is designed to do as well. So yeah, other than that, it's great. What's wrong? What are you doing? It's great. I can't complain too much. Few hiccups. The hoist never given me any hiccups. I've had 12 ton on this thing at one point, and I've got to say, it lifted it, which is insane. I don't know how, but someone filled one of my dumpsters to the rim with who's out there? To the rim with dirt. We couldn't even get the winch to suck it all the way on. Even with the snatch block ran, it was a nightmare. But somehow the axles, the tires, everything else handled it. Just not the winch.